1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Can you hear that stretching, sliding feel?
Look at me. I'm a rubber band. Check.
1,
Oh, yes.
2,
Oh, yes.
1, 2,
Yes.
1,
Come
2,
on.
3.
Get your elasticity on. Come, let's go, let's go. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. Okay, I see you. Get your elasticity on. Come on. There we go. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Rubber band.
Where did you find that footage, first of all?
Rurio Futa.
Oh, my
It's a show on
God.
SABC. We have to find you. Here he is, Chris Jaftha, actor, dancer, presenter on Top Billing. Welcome to the show. What is Rurio Futa?
Rurio Futa was a drama series. It wasn't even classified. I mean, there was comedy, there was drama, a little bit of thriller. There's so much that involved this dance studio, and that was sort of the premise of the story. This guy comes from Joburg, and he leaves his father who died, and there's a drug dealer that's chasing him, and then he has to like find himself and a bunch of things like that. So that's what it was about. I did six episodes.
You're an actor, you're a singer, we saw you're a dancer.
And a soccer player. I'm gonna say it now. I'm gonna say it. You know, we played together once upon a time.
I think
and
I dribbled
we beat you guys. I Shaya's kitchen.
I never, ever happened. But you get onto Top Billing. How? Apparently your parents were the main reason.
Yeah, what happened is there was obviously the presenter search on 3 competition, but I didn't want to do the. I'd done it once before in 2010.
Failed.
And I failed. Failed. It was a big fail. Done. But I wasn't ready for it. I don't think I was still trying to emulate other people. I wasn't really being myself.
You can't go there and be Thomas.
Exactly.
You got to be you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I hear people going, they feel like you burned me. Shots fired, eh? You're going to hear it on Twitter now, eh?
Nothing
You're
like
firing
it.
shots.
No,
eh?
you hit me.
It's fine, it's fine.
Shibobo,
Matrix,
what?
son.
No. So your dad and mom say, hey, man, don't give up. You can do this.
True. Basically they said, you know what, you're ready. Why don't you go try it out? I was like, I don't see myself as a presenter. I really want to concentrate on the acting thing, especially film. And they were like, you know what, give it a go. And they've always pushed me out of my comfort zone. So I was like, okay, let me give it a go. And the rest is history, so
no, it's not history, because they kicked you out. you got into the Top Billing, top 5, then they said, no, we've seen enough, you're not good enough.
You're right, but there's a step before that. What happened was, I made it to the top 50. And then it was, they were basically cutting it down to top 30. And then I got kicked out then already. Already.
And then backdoor in, Sundowns.
But then Sundowns. But then what they said was they're going to bring back 3 wild cards. I was one of the wild cards. Then eventually I made top 11 or top 10. They added a 3rd wild card. And then top 5.
Out.
And then back spoken, vai.
Back again.
Back at it again. It's your boy Chris coming at you.
And then he wins
live.
the whole thing and gets on the show. I love the story. And the other thing is you studied. What is fine arts? You studied fine arts.
Fine art at the National School of Arts. Everything from jewelry making to drawing to painting, sculpting, calligraphy.
Picasso,
there we go, man. That's
Rembrandt.
What I did.
So you can see that art and go, the color, the way the paint strokes, all that.
Mamma mia, I see the Italiano.
You see all of that?
I see it.
I'm stunned. Now, the other thing about you, Chris, is everybody thinks you're hot. And the girl the other day says to me, he's coming on the show, he's everything. So you don't struggle for dates, right? How does that work?
Well, you know what, you're putting me on the spot now. No, I mean,
so
there's always...
Sexiest Man, 2011, Cosmo, finalist, Sexiest Man.
Look, I'm very flattered that I've sort of been given these awards and that kind of thing, but it doesn't really, it means a lot in your career, but in terms of it getting to your head, it shouldn't mean anything, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, looks are fleeting. It's here today, gone tomorrow. You should just appreciate it for what it is and kind of do your best.
Single?
I'm single.
Okay, there you have it, ladies. That's the question that you all wanted the answer to. Let's move on to the Sport at 10 quiz. This is the Sport at 10 Cup. You can't have it because it only goes to good footballers. But
only
the cakes,
no.
The cakes you can have.
The
cakes you can have. As a man who's done fine arts, we thought we'd give you a quiz that has art involved in it. So let's start with the first thing. Tell me about this piece of art. What is this called? This maneuver that he performs here, Shaqiri. What's it called? Because for football people, this is art. What is it?
That's a scissor kick or a volley or, yeah, it's a scissor kick.
So you like scissor?
Scissor.
Not flying, not flying scissor. Flying
but
scissor.
Scissor has to be flying.
Okay, we're going to give you, it to me. Flying scissor kick, it's a piece of art in football. Now, the next thing is, can you identify this sport? It's very arty.
Why are you doing this to me? You know
no,
I love
what
soccer.
Is it? What is it?
Hey?
It's art. This is art. It's at the Olympics.
It's beautiful,
art.
and I love this. But I'm also a soccer boy. That's rhythmic gymnastics.
Okay, he's got
yes.
two. He's got two. That's the ribbon event. And finally, you'll never get this one. Never get this one. There's the art for you. Can you tell me what this particular event is called? It's also one of those that happens at Olympic Games and stuff.
Like,
what is that horse actually doing? It's called something.
Okay, it's not jumping, so it can't
No,
be
it's
show
not jumping.
jumping.
It's not jumping.
You know, ladies wear what?
That?
It's dressage.
Dressage. My goodness, 3 out of 3.
Dressage.
Chris
Dressage.
is doing the
Dressage.
business.
Whoop!
What?
I got this.
Okay.
I got this, but I wanna. You gotta.
Shampoonizer, you need to come in, son. What do you got for me there?
Yeah, no,
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go, Mr. Sexiest Man. Before
thank
you,
you.
there was Emperor. Just know that the title has been Emperor. You know what, Thomas? I'm very concerned about like Ramatlam Patlele's decisions in life. You leave the champions, Sundowns, to Chiefs. That's like running away from Durban July to a book reading. Because it's very rough. I'm just concerned about him. I'm not going to go deep into details. I'm just going to say a moment of silence for his decisions. Go Chiefs there. There's no one.
I'm going to leave you alone. Chris, thank you very much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
And we've got, I'm sure your phone will ring now that you'll get more dates. I mean, Shampoonizer and I do very well. We do well. Now, don't forget this. You're looking great. You changed again.
I'm dressed by a designer warehouse because of the Sexiest Man.
You're actually winning. I mean, he came in like
he won.
He came in like one like YCSL shirt
with that red jacket. He was.
Yeah. If I hear you with Devin and say, "Hey, Tips," I'm not gonna say anything. Say Sexiest Man alive, Tips.
There's another team standing by to come onto the show to come and take you through the action. There they are. It's Dr. Mnandi, it's Fabian, it's Lebu, and it is CAF Champions League coming up right after the show. What an evening of sport. But we will not go without saying the famous words. If you're not watching Sport at 10, what are you doing?